Hey, what's up? Good evening to all you wrestling fans and the Godfather Soul, just moved swimming. And I got a lot to say tonight about AEW Dynamite. It was terrible, real terrible show tonight. Wild, wacky, wimpy in Worcester, Massachusetts tonight. But before I do, I'm gonna open up the show with a little bit of music. I'll be right back. Well, good evening to all you wrestling fans on the Godfather Show, just moved swimming. Played a little music for all of you earlier. Um, I got a lot of shit today to say about tonight's AEW Dynamite. This my little rant review show. AEW Dynamite, wild, wacky, wimpy, Worcester, Massachusetts tonight. Let's see, should we start off with tonight? See, let's read. Let's see what. Let's see what we start off with tonight. Well, the first ever Dynasty pay per view is just around the corner on April 21st. So AEW has been working hard to set up the show. Let's see. The match begins with show. Let's how they open up the show. Edge, Adam Copeland, aka Edge, came out to kick off the show and talked to the crowd. He talked about watching WWE, Stampede, and NWA growing up because he loved it all. He said he came to AEW because there are a lot of first time matches he can have, and this is the most fun he has ever had in his career. He put over the AEW locker room quite a bit. He brought out Ospreay and shook his hand before making his exit so the Battle of Wills can take place. Hobbs had Don Callis with him for his entrance. Hmm. Ospreay tried to jump at Hobbs after the bell and was knocked out of the air by the Air Powerhouse. Hobbs was the aggressor early on, but the aerial assassin managed to gain the upper hand with a slingshot crossbody out of the ring. After we returned from a break, Ospreay was beginning to build some momentum as he hit a beautiful handspring kick off the ropes. This was a great encounter between the two guys who have very, very different styles. Hobbs was great base for the for the high flyer, while Ospreay did an excellent job making Hobbs look like a true badass. This was always going to be fun, but it may have even exceeded expectations for some. Hobbs kicked out signature Ospreay's signature cutter, but was unable to do the same after being hit with the hidden blade. Hobbs was angry after the match, and Callis tried to play peacemaker. Danielson came out as Ospreay was leaving for his own match against Lance Archer, just about to steal some thunder. Copeland had some problems with the mic, but he made jokes about it. Copeland was right. More companies mean more opportunities for everyone. The way Ospreay sold Hobbs, knocking him out. The Ospreay, but you know what? Knocking him out was the air was fantastic. The suplex onto the steel steps was great. Was a great spot. The landing DDT they hit looked a little rough. Now we go to the next match: Lance Archer versus Bryan Danielson. Some of you know as Daniel Bryan in WWE. Now, let's see. Archer didn't even wait for a bell and immediately nailed Danielson with a running forearm. And as soon as he got in the ring, as soon as he got in the ring, the murder hawk monster dominated the first few minutes. The American Dragon didn't get in any offense until he managed to counter kick with a dragon screw leg whip to take the big man down. Archer regained control and dished out a lot of damage during the break. It felt like the powerhouse had his number at every turn, but Danielson eventually hit 3 kicks to the head, followed by a running knee for the win. Says here this was a fun encounter, but it may have been better. They better put more space between the two matches, with the powerhouse losing the underdogs. It's a minor complaint that takes nothing away from how good this bout was. Archer is fine without Jake Roberts by his side. What he really needs is a few wins under his belt. Danielson is one of the few smaller guys who can eventually strike a bigger opponent. He has done such a great job establishing his legitimacy as a tough competitor, and nobody bats an eye when he beats down someone much larger. Archer slamming a crew member onto the Danielson was pretty funny, but I don't think that's funny to me. Because tonight was a terrible show. The way Danielson countered the blackout onto the sleeper hole looked good. Daddy Ass versus Jay White. Daddy Ass Billy Gunn versus Jay White. Badass was this? Well, he was named Badass Billy Gunn in WWE. But he was named Mr. Ass Billy Gunn in WWE. Yeah, I'm an ass man. Uh, um, Renee Paquette, Renee Paquette, some of you know was Renee Young in WWE. Renee Paquette broke out Jericho so he could talk to Hook. He asked Hook to believe in him. Hook said he got him to a match on Collision this week, but he is going to keep an eye on Jericho. White was making his entrance for his match against Daddy Ass, but his opponent didn't let him to his full pose on the stage before attacking him. The acclaimed guns were not at ringside to keep things fair. Billy Gunn finally rolled him onto the ring to start the match and immediately knocked him back out of the ring with a big right hand. It took the fight into the crowd as the eldest trio's champion keep beating the life out of Switchblade after break. A shot of Max Caster and Anthony Bones was shown. They looked like they had just been attacked by the guns. Hold on one second. Okay, while White ended up getting himself disqualified with a low blow just as the gun showed up. They were preparing to continue the attack when Caster and Bowman showed up. The acclaimed Daddy Ass sent Bullet Club Gold running to the end of the segment. This match was fine for what it was. It had some fun moments, but nothing was too memorable. Daddy Ass won by DQ. And some of the fans were booing Jericho. This segment didn't. And this segment, yeah, the fans were booing Jericho, and this segment didn't go very well. Didn't. Gunn may have been a little bit heavy on the tanning this week. Countouts, where are the countouts? White looking scared and yelling as he tried to call was funny. But the show tonight was just BS. Next match, Young Bucks versus Best Friends. Will Nightingale came out, Chris Statlander, and Stokely Hathaway for an interview with Renee. Mercedes Monet, some of you know, was Sasha Banks from WWE, came out to interrupt, and she said, whoever leaves Dynasty as TBS champion, AEW TBS champion. This was short, but gave Willow a chance to get some nice reactions. The next matchup was the semifinal round of the ongoing tag title tournament between the Young Bucks and Best Friends. Nick and Matt Jackson. They made their way out first. Sue accompanied Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta to the ring. Beretta and Matt started for their teams, but it didn't take long for OC to tag in. Nick got on commentary when the Bucks were in control and threw to commercial. This was a solid encounter from four guys who have been constantly good performance for AEW since its inception. We got several great double team spots and even a fun moment with Sue at ringside. The Bucks ended up defeating Best Friends to advance in the tournament by using an exposed turnbuckle to their advantage. As Friends prepared to do their group hug, Beretta took out Cassidy with a running knee as Taylor looked on confused. Walked right past his own mom as he left. Notable moments and observations. Chuck Taylor giving Sue her glasses so she could see this match. So she could see this match was a cute moment. The way Beretta hit the ropes when he missed the crossbody was nasty. Beretta encountering a Northern Light suplex with a tornado DDT was a great encounter. The Bucks are great at overselling just enough. Sue was a treasure and must be protected at all costs. The AEW fans embracing her has been great. Bullshit. Then we go to the next match. Thunder Rosa versus Mariah May. Tony Storm and Luther accompanied May to the ring for a #1 contenders match against Thunder Rosa. This match was physical right out of the gate. They were not holding anything back and wanted to make sure they delivered a good main event. Rosa played the skilled veteran while May played the upstart talent, looking to make her mark in this division. This was easily the best performance May has given since joining AEW, and some credit for that can be given to Rosa. A mirror scored the win as Storm looked shocked. Rosa dared her to put the title on the line right now, but the champion stared at her speechless. This ended abruptly. This ended kind of abruptly and could have used a bit more time. But what we got was good. Bullshit. Storm was incredible on commentary. May is stronger than she looks. She was holding Rose on her shoulders with no issues. There was a moment when it looked like Rosa may have been hurt, but she recovered quickly. Garbage. Now the final segment between Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland, leading up to AEW Dynasty. The final segment on this week's show was the contract signing between Samoa Joe and Swerve Strickland. It ended with Joe leaving Swerve in a pool of his own blood and beating him down with a chain wrapped around his hand. The look on Joe's face when Swerve got back up and laughed at him was perfect. Joe ran back to the ring and put him through a table. This week's show had a lot to enjoy, but it felt like the biggest issue was how it was all scheduled. Certain matches could have been spaced out more effectively. Some non-wrestling segments would have fit better in places. Ending the show with a contract signing was fine, but AEW is billing itself as a place where the best wrestlers wrestle. Ospreay versus Hall would have been a much better way to end the show. Speaking of Battle of the Wills, all I can say is this. This was easily the best thing we we and all of you saw to all we some of you saw all night. It was easily it was really illustrated how underused and underrated Hobbs is a performer. Terrible, terrible show. Wacky, wimpy, wacky, wild, wacky, and wimpy in Worcester, Massachusetts. Terrible, awful show tonight. AEW was just garbage. Well, it's 12:01 in the morning right now. It's midnight. It's April 4th, 2024, Thursday. And hope all of you enjoyed my little review about last night's AEW Dynamite. Looked really like a real awful show last night. And before I close out the show, I got some little wrestling history for all of you. On this day in 1994, on WWF Wrestling Challenge, on WWF Wrestling Challenge on this day in 1994. See, I mean yesterday. This is yesterday. I'm sorry. Yeah, April the 3rd, 1994. See, on WWF Wrestling Challenge, Lex Luger defeated Eric Domino. And on April the 3rd, 2014, in the Thursday Night Wars between TNA Impact and NXT. See, see, there was a table smash between Willow and Bully Ray versus Bobby Roode and see, see, hold on a second. See. No, wait, there wasn't. No, wait, there was no match. There was no match. Table smash between Willow What I think was for a pay-per-view. I messed up. ECW and Bobby Roode defeated Bully Ray. Yeah, wait, yeah, I was right. Yeah, that was a match. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? EC3 and Bobby Roode defeated Bully Ray, and Willow, known as Matt Jeff Hardy in a tag team tables match. Samuel Shaw defeated Mr. Anderson, in a straight jacket match, known as Mr. Kennedy in WWE. Sonata defeated Tigre Uno in the best of three series match. Match one to retain the TNA X Division Championship. Beautiful People, Angelina Love, and Velvet Sky defeated Brittany and Madison Rain. Kenny King versus MVP ended in no contest. Magnus defeated Abyss and Eric Young and Samoa Joe in a four-way match to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Now let's go to NXT on April the 3rd. See, on NXT, WWE, NXT. Okay, Emma defeated Sasha Banks, who knows Mercedes Moné in WWE, with Charlotte by her side, Charlotte Flair by her side, the Ascension, Connor and Victor defeated Jack Hurley and Johnny Vendel. Rose Play defeated Xavier Woods. Tyler Breeze defeated Yoshitatsu, and Corey Graves defeated Sami Zayn. And that's it. So subscribe to me, the Godfather Soul, Justin Lewis Fleming. Hit like, make, comment, video. Subscribe, hit comment, video, and hope all I'll say AEW Dynamite was terrible. I bet you WrestleMania 40 is gonna look like garbage. So subscribe to me, Godfather Soul, Justin Lewis Fleming. Hit like, make, comment, video, and before I leave, before I close, I'm going to close out the show tonight with some music. Now I know a lot of you remember this song, so I'll be right back and let me play it for all of you.